What is going on, guys? This is TheLostYeti here, and today we are back for some more Backpack Hero. As you guys can see, we have a new update, which means the game has a bunch of new items, and oh lordy, it is so much harder now. So we will take these items, but we will click on Matthew and get a rare item, which happens to be the Queen Cleaver. It deals 6 damage. Diagonal cleavers get used. I think we will just run it, dude, and hope for the cleaver synergy of the gods to work out. I immediately regret that decision. Is there any situation where we kill this? I mean, we can kind of just bait it out. But this is a very slow burn situation. We definitely need some scaling damage over time or something. We could afford to take that, but at what cost? So the Queen Cleaver, if you can't tell, is pretty good, but the debuff is it rough, man. Alright, we straight up reorganize. That just has to happen. I will gladly take 1 damage for what's about to happen to you. Give me another cleaver. Oh, yes. Let's go. Little do you know, we are now a powerhouse. This item is conductive, deals 11 damage to all enemies. I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. How do I fit you, though? Like that, I suppose? Iron Helm, not gonna fit into our current build. When a space above this -2, adjacent clothings, yeah, not gonna happen. $11 damage to all. Just send it, dude. I mean, that's pretty sick. That's very, very sick, actually. Now, can we deal 6 plus 3 plus 3 is 12. So for 2 energy, we're going to deal 12. We also have 10 to all, so we could do that. Easy. A little bit of a misplay there. I would have just waited. And that's what we're actually going to do this turn because I'm actually thinking. There we go. Level up and let's free ourselves of this little cube so we could do stuff there. And then let's also free ourselves space for another mana stone. Should we get it? We did not get the mana stone I was hoping for. I will take a key, however. Do I want the option to block? Not really. These items do synergize pretty well together, so we will take them. And we will move on. Do I have 8 gold? I do not, so we will come back because I would like a max health. Okay, can we kill the bee? We should be able to, actually. 1 good cleave here should do it. And it does actually take 1 energy to use the seasoning. Didn't know that. Good to know. That item is now kind of hot garbage, but that's fine. We will take this so that we may strike you. Actually, you know what? I just don't want to take the damage right now. Here we go. Weapons in this row or column get +3 damage to this combat. I mean, yeah, dude. We'll take that. Also, this is just better in every way. And I can't take any more items. I will give, yes, 1 gold. Straight up better. We still need 8 to get the 5 max HP from the other. 6 damage. No, I'm good. On use the site for this combat, dude. Excuse me? Does that really stack like that? Dude, that is ridiculous. Well, that's fine, dude, because I'm gonna deal... Alright, noted. That's a broken synergy right there, in case you were curious. Oh, look, another cleaver. That's what we needed. In this row or column. Let's see. When a weapon kills an enemy, add 6 rage to self. On each turn, this deals 1 damage. Let's not do that. You don't require energy anymore, right? Yeah, okay, cool. No, our other options are straight up stronger. I mean, yeah, sure, I guess we'll keep this. And mana stones and thorns. Free thorns are kind of cool, I guess. Do I have 8 gold? I have 9 gold. I will skip the shop and take the XP, and then we don't have it. Well, we do have some combats, I should say. Max HP, yes, please. We're at 44. That's pretty good. We still have 1 gold if we have the opportunity to go to another fountain, and we do, so we're going to get more at max HP. That's just dumb. Okay, we have 3 shops. I'm going to try to do battle first. So we will... deal damage to all. And then, do I want to take any damage right now? I don't think so. We will buff for next turn, taking a little bit of damage. I mean, that's just dumb. 12, 9, 9. Go for the kill. Did not get the kill. That's just dumb damage on my behalf. My bad. Alright, give me some items. Cap. Well, I'm not really rocking a wand right now, dude. 1 energy I will gladly take. For each space to the left. Okay, so this has got to go like that. 4 block. Cool. Can be used 1 time. No, I'm not running that. Sorry. And then we roll on. I do think we take the combat just for the extra money. Okay, we run this once. We do 10 to all. Then 6. We're dealing 12 there. Additional 9, which brings us to 21. Plus 3, 24. 24 does not get us killed here. Let's try this. That should do it. 12, 9, that's going to be 18. That brings me to 30. Yep, that's just enough. I will take 2 damage on the chin. Or you can leave, that's fine. Okay. Well. I do believe that we have to make this work somehow, some way. So extra cleaver is now in the fray. Are you lasagna? No, we're spaghetti. Adds 1 energy, adds 10 block. This item gets destroyed. I mean, I would like, yeah, 10 HP. That's actually what we want. The fish weapon is cool, but I'd rather have most other things. Because we are not doing amazing. Actually, I think that the spaghetti, based off of our current build, is more damage. What do you got, sir? You don't have anything that immediately makes us better, so I'm just going to ignore you. We're going to see if the other merchant is selling anything better than you, because I don't doubt that he is. And the answer is he's not. This is pretty sick, but we don't have 20 coins to justify it. So we sleep. We sleep on it, and we continue on to the next floor. I take a sip of my soda that I forgot I had this entire time. Okay. Purple slime, we're going to work our way down to this item room, I believe. 35 damage. Is there any way to get there? If I use this once... 9 damage. 6. 6, and then this is going to be 6. So we've got 18... 27? 27 damage that we can deal. I think we block twice. Take no damage. Now we kill. Let's go. That was calculated AF. I do like the idea of taking... Does this work like this now? Add 0 block. Adds 2 block. That's not really helpful, I should say. Oh well, I guess having 2 block is better than not having 2 block. Now we need to kill the healer pretty quickly here. So how do we want to run this? Well, I think 7 and 6, we will block once. That's 11. That's not enough to block through both of these guys. We'll block twice. We'll use that buff. We will use this, toss this. We will use this, which gives me way more block than what I need. Then we will use the whetstone. We will end our turn, and now this turn we should be able to just absolutely decimate. Now we will block for 11. We'll take a little bit of damage here. I can live with that. We will block once. Kill, not kill. That was a bit of a mistake. That's fine. At least we're not taking damage here. Taking some dumb damage. Okay. Live to fight another day. Scoot those 2 over. Sure, give me a lucky ring, that's fine. I will take the block on the chin, and I will take damage to all. We now should get native 6 block. Do I want a poison tip arrow? I mean, I do, but I don't really have a space for it. Removes 100% status effects. I guess that can come with us for now. We're not getting very lucky with some of these items. Is it possible to deal 60 damage? We should block through this turn. I think then it would be sensible to do this. And will we deal 42? I think we will. We will not. I don't see this playing out super well for us. What we can use, however, is if we reorganize this turn. we can get the block again, but he's only going to keep scaling. So let's think about this. I can deal 17 to all, which is good for us. And then I could do it again. So, you can't say no to that. And as much as I would like another cleaver, I don't really see it having value right now. Do I want any of this? Item is conductive. Adjacent and diagonal weapons get +2 damage this combat. I could see that popping off for us. A whetstone weapon or the scroll coming at plus... Yeah, okay, I do see this. Pearl's helpful. Everything but the curse would be helpful, so yeah, we'll take it. And none of them take up a crazy amount of space in the inventory, so... I think I will spend 3 gold and risk it for a biscuit. I think I will spin again. That's what I wanted anyways. So, on use, adjacent and diagonal weapons get +2 damage this combat. You come with me. Do I actually have to take you, though? Helmets and cleavers below get +50% damage. Yeah, dude. Give me that, please. So these both deal 4 damage, but that's fine. I don't really care that much. 10 HP, 1 energy. So now the next step here really is that we just need more energy. But I think that now getting rid of this wand, it makes sense. $11 to all is still pretty powerful. The deficit that we take on just because these guys take 2 energy is absolutely kind of nuts. So, 7, we can block once. That gives us enough here. Then I think how we buff this is we go 1, 2. Then what we do is we take 1 energy here. We toss this here. And I think we commit to this just to get a bunch of damage so that we should be able to one-shot everything. And whetstone, and let's see where that goes. Now this turn they're healing, but that doesn't really matter. They're both going to strike, so we should just be able to block through. That's plenty to block through for both these guys. We'll whetstone one more time. Now we should just be able to one-shot everyone. So, we're going to one-shot the queen. Block so that we don't take damage. Although, we don't have any weapons that we can use. We're going to one-shot this guy. Block once, just to not take damage. And then, do we want boots? I don't really see where it could fit in. We could technically ditch... Oh, this is just dumb. 29 damage to all the enemies. But unfortunately, we're not regenning this. Okay, anyways. Just strike for a dumb amount of damage. Okay. We now will add 3 spaces. We will add 3 spaces, I guess, right down here. We definitely want the added mana. No question about that. I will take a little bit... Oh, we don't really need the regen. Take another key. Take some regen, I guess. Take some raw health. Move on. Conductive. Adds 4 mana to connected mana stones. Yes, please, dude. Adjacent and diagonal weapons get +2 damage this combat. Yes, please, dude. Alright, how much do you cost? You cost 20. We have not even close to enough. Can we get there through any means? No, I don't think so. If we sell... Like, we would have to sell our Cleaver build in its entirety. And that would just commit us to this mage build. Which is kind of where I'm going, unless we can get another energy item, really. Alright, I'll pass on this opportunity. I'm going to stick where we are. The pain that we know is better than the pain we don't. So we're going to do that. We're going to... Whetstone once. This deals 14 damage to all, so if we struck twice, it would just kill everything. Alright, I know what we're doing. Then we just go 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. That was well executed, if I do say so myself. Adjacent weapon below gets +2 damage. Well. Is it super good? No. But this now does 8 damage. And the whole dream is still alive. 10 max HP is pretty sick though, dude. So I think the way we're going to run that is just take the raw. That puts me up to 65 and this will get me to full basically. And he takes up 4 spaces, so I can't really justify him right now. We sleep on it. Do we have the money? We do have the money. That's pretty baller, dude. 70 max HP. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. First boss. The AoE damage kind of is lost here. And if you shield, it's 1 rage. So we should really just take the damage on our chin. Or I guess we could use this. So we're going to take the health. Try that because I don't think it'll do anything. Now we just go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then all of this is committed in here. 25, 12, 12. So that's 49 damage. Plus 16, plus 16. That's not bad. 49 plus 32. That's pretty good. Alright, so now we use Whetstone once more. He's going to spawn another enemy. I think I could take the 11 damage on the chin. He leaves anyways. Let's go. And let's see. All weapons get this effect applied. For each adjacent gem, this gets +1 damage. Are you a gem, technically? You are a gem, technically. Are you a gem, technically? You're just an accessory. Unfortunate, dude. All wands get this effect applied. On use, this item gets disabled for 1 turn. When a wand is used, adds 2 mana to connected mana stones. Are you a wand? Very interesting. Very interesting. So this would effectively allow us to get a lot of damage. I think it can be done. Is this item also conductive? Yes, it is. Okay. I don't want that. Don't want that. I guess we can take this just for the sake of taking something. Do we have the key? We do have the key, so I think not what I wanted. To the swamp we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Very interesting setup, really. Unknown event. Ooh, I haven't seen this one yet. Waft of smoke passes by your nose. What do we have for cash? I don't know. I mean, if I have 15 gold, if I have 10 gold, if I have 5 gold, if I have 1 gold, I just get that, but I guess it's better than nothing, dude. That was kind of a cool encounter. Worthy ad, if I do say so myself. He's going to be dealing 15 damage. That kind of sucks. So now, how do we want to run this? Well, we need 1 use. So he's got 1 use left on him, right? Then, this does 17 to all. Brings him down to 30. Regens. So we still have 1 wand power, so we can still use this. 19 damage at all. But we now have 16 damage here, 16 damage here, 16 damage here. So this would kill here. Or kill here. I think we can get a kill here. We'll try it. Definitely get a kill there. Let's go. That was much more well executed than I thought it would be. Deals 4 damage for each adjacent item. This item gets +1 damage. I mean, dude, the Ozark Axe is, or Oak. That word that I can't pronounce is sick. Absolutely sick. For each adjacent item, this item gets +1 damage. This item uses gold, not energy. I can respect that, dude. But then, yeah, we start running into money problems. This item floats, it's conductive, it deals 3 damage. No, thank you. I think we just move on with our life. As much as I would like to take the axe, it just doesn't fit into our build right now. However, that axe plus piggy, just saying, pretty sick. Okay. How do we get through this problem? Simple. 11 damage to all. We can just beat this without really trying. So we still have 1 use here. Now if we just block twice, we should be good. And then we use this and we're good. Done. Let's go. A heavy sword? Yeah, heavy blade. 8 damage, 5 slow. Cool and all, but I don't really see the place for it. Adds great luck. Dude, I will gladly add you to my repertoire. It's a little scary though, because frankly everything else is better. Okay. I can't really give up anything right now, Great Luck, as much as I would love to have you on the squad. You get banished to the Shadow Realm. Alright, here we are. Same situation as before. What have we learned? Well, we have learned that we can use this to deal 17 damage. And also that we can attack twice using that and kill. I think that's how we want to run this. It's a little funky of a setup. Yo, the Mana Stone's gotta come. There's no way it's not. Let's see. 4 regen to self. Okay, okay. Respectable, respectable. Creates an ethereal arrow. Dude, I like it. I love it. I want some more of it, but I don't have any space for you, so sorry. Like, we're running 2 builds right now. which is kind of annoying. Is there any place where we can fit this? My dog is snoring in the background. Please excuse him. There is not, so we move on. We have 9 gold, so we can totally... Excuse me, who are you, turtle? Adds 50 blocked. Oh, no. That thing is absurd. Absurd. Okay, well, we're gonna kill this guy first. Alright, 21 damage. I think that's how we run this. 24 damage. Yeah, that's enough to kill. Let's go. Since he's still doing that, we will also take the straight buff. And one more buff here. Dude, why are you so thick? Alright, I think at this point we just take the time to buff up here. He's going to strike for 5, that's fine. Now he's going to hit us for 14. And now hopefully we should be able to hit him this turn and just do a lot of damage really quick. Let's go. Another cleaver, but nothing that really synergizes well with our current build. I will take the projectile just for the sake of taking the projectiles. And thorns, maybe, dude. Right, you're just a standard cleaver. Let's add some poison on. Sure. What do you got for sale, my man? My man, you got junk. Creates any item? No, thank you. Alright, so we already figured out how to play this. Now it's just for me to remember how to play this. 10 damage to all seems pretty good. 6 poison on all seems pretty good as well. I should just be able to use this as is. Once more. Okay, now this should kill. This should do 23 damage, but this does way more damage. And he'll die to poison. Let's go. That was far more successful than I ever thought it could be. Haste does more damage, I think, so we'll take that. And although I would love the helm to join the party, it doesn't seem to make sense. Alright, 55 damage to all. How do we get to a situation where this does this? So this now deals 23 damage. We should be able to use this twice. One. Okay. Plus 2 damage. It's not it. This does 26 damage. I think I've got a block through this turn. Yeah, it would only deal 28 damage. We're going to be 1 damage shy. But that's fine. We'll take the spikes. Why is this? Oh, that's why it's disabled. Okay, well. You win some, you lose some. You're dead, son. I mean, this seems like a sick idea to toss this in here and see what happens. I will grab the added luck. And we will carry on our wayward son. 75 HP. That's some of the highest HP I think I've gotten in this game, period. We definitely need to make this work now, so... Okay. So we're shooting for... Right, so we've done that. Then we rebuff. We deal 35 damage, so that should kill 2. Well played. This item should now be disabled, but wait, we could do that. Then, 34 damage, we might just be able to straight up kill. Yep, win. For each space to the right, this gets +1 block, so... That seems conducive. Add 7 block, let's go. I do like the... I should have used my luck potion. Dumb Yeti is dumb. Alright, here we are, luck potion first. Okay, 100 damage. How do we get to 100 damage? Well, +2 damage is combat, +2 damage is combat, +2 damage is combat. I think we do that to block through 2 of their attacks. We'll be taking 14 damage, but we also have 75 freaking damage, dude. And that's fine, we kill him anyways. This does suck a little bit. Unuse adds 10 spike to all enemies. Frankly, taking the damage is just less. 3 poison to self. Unuse, this item gets destroyed. I will, however, take that. Now... Good to know. It's better to take some damage. I will not take the 8 damage there, though. Okay. Now, can we get 30 damage out of you? I don't think so. So I think it's almost... Bit of a shame there. I think we gotta ditch the key. I think we've gotta ditch my lucky ring. Oh, let's use this once. Let's go. Okay, that's fine. It could be much worse than what it is. Basically how I'm seeing this right now. Another mana stone into the fray, like that. Let's just scoot that down for my own sake. That would allow us to do some regen. Not opposed to that in this current situation. Don't really want to give up what we currently have going on here. Oh, this item's heavy. I hate that. We might be able to get away with doing something like this. To get a chestplate in here. This only adds 2 block. It does add an additional 1 damage, but that's pretty abysmal. I think we're better off just not doing that. And I guess maybe taking the regen for a change could give us some potential. Let's make our way to the healer. I think we're going to need it. Of course, this would be a combat where we're going to see benefit from doing this. So let's... $19's not enough. 21's not enough. There we go. 23 is going to be enough. Let's put some regen on. That still leaves us with 2. Is this going to be enough to kill? I don't think so. I will take 1 damage. That's fine. Sure, go in the inventory. You're dead. Ask me how much I care. Not at all. Okay, that's got to go. For each space below, this gets +2. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. For each space to the right, this gets +1 block. Mr. Forehands over here. So now we've got 7, 14, and then an additional 6. Plus whatever this is. So we have a pretty good amount of block going on. I could take this for an additional 2. But I don't think I will. And I think we'll keep rolling. I think in this instance, because we already have so much, it's worth just taking the max healing. Not the max. I'm so programmed to go for the max every single time. Do we have a key? We don't have a key. I can see a benefit in a key. We have to get a combat first, though. We could get back our... So, yeah, no. Thank you. We could get back that. Let's see. Each turn adds 2 mana. 2 connected mana stones. Unfortunately, right now, this only allows us to use this once. Although I do like it quite a bit. I think we sleep. And this is another combat where we're going to want to use this. So let's think this through. We've got 27 freaking block here. So there are bigger issues to be had. Alright, so now we should be able to deal 25. Just for the sake of dealing as much damage as possible. Next turn we'll be able to use that for once more. We don't need to block because he's going to hit us anyways, so we might as well just use this. And then next turn I would venture a guess. Oh. Oh, okay, I should have just used that blade, but that's fine. I'm going to venture a guess that this can just deal the damage. Yep. Claws, deal 2 damage. Yeah, we're not going to do that, though. I do like 8 HP. I do like 10 HP. It does do a decent amount here for our current unfortunate situation. Would I pay money for a fish? Yeah, actually I would. Not the fish sword, dude. I needed edible fish. And now we're going to have to take on this new boss that I haven't seen yet. Okay. You're going to spawn an enemy, so let's get this healing item in. Now, since you're going to be spawning an enemy anyways, I think this is just a time for us to buff. So we have enough to strike this once, which is what we need. I do think having the 10 HP would be helpful. But I think it would be more helpful just to max out on this. This means next turn we can deal 34 damage instantly. Oh, good lord. Okay, if we do that, that's 37. That's not enough to kill any of these guys. But it is enough to get them pretty low. And thankfully we avoid that, so I guess right now we're going to just go for this. Alright, we're going to Ring of Doom this. We should still... Yeah, so we still have one more use. Okay, that's fine. That's beautiful. Now we have 2. Alright, so if I use this once, we should now be able to deal a good bit amount of damage here. Case in point. This turn on spawn, there's only 2 of them. He's only dealing 10. I think we go for the kill shot. And then... $38, $32. Sure, why not? He leaves anyways, no problem. Huge mana stone gain right there. And what do we want? Add 3 mana to connected mana stones. I mean, that seems like a pretty solid build for what we've got going on right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, one energy lets us fire our cleavers twice, actually. So let's think about this. Firing our cleavers twice is pretty huge, because they kind of are out of control. Give me more good stuff, though. I said good stuff. Alright, carry on. It's a very interesting build, because I can't decide between 2 different builds, basically. We do have 10 gold, which means we can add 5 at max HP, get back up to 70. What do we want to do here? Good question. First of all, we want to just buff to the moon. Okay, so now we can still strike. We're going to deal 29 damage in the process. I believe if I whetstone once, I should be able to just kill this guy. Let's go. 20 damage doesn't scare me right now. And now I should just be able to strike once, twice. Give me the gold, let's go. Okay. 30 damage on command is something, and so is this. But frankly, I don't really want to give up anything that I've got going on. And you haven't given me a better cleaver to get rid of it, so... Now, I could use the key to get better items. Alas, I need the money right now for the max HP. And when I go back here, I don't have the chance to pick it back up, right? Yeah, no, it's gone forever. So here we are going into another combat. Alright, this is just absurd. 29 damage to all. Fine. Then we go 1. And then we go directed at this guy. We could probably deal 76 damage. I mean, like... Yeah, we definitely can. The next turn we can strike this twice. Just absurd, actually. And yet still, no crazy cleavers to kind of swap us out. I will take 6 or 12 poison to all. Yeah, 5 flat damage is pretty cool, dude. Here we are with the same combat that we've already figured out how to do. So we're going to deal 29 damage to all. Do we deal enough to get through this? 32, 32, 64. 64, 95. So we don't deal enough there. Okay. Just, nope. Did not deal enough damage there. So we can kill this guy and feel okay doing it. Should have whetstone before, but it's fine. Now we should be able to strike through because we can do 90 damage anyways. 90 plus damage, I should say. Yes, please. How can I put you in here, though? What do you do? Removes 2 spikes from enemy. Removes 2 rage from enemy. 6 block. Based off of our current trajectory, I feel like that might be helpful. $13 damage. Nah, so that seems very helpful. For 3 less block, I can get 2 damage indefinitely. Alas, I think I will keep it for that. I do think I will ditch this key, however, or this 8 coins for key. I would love to fit the mana stone in somewhere, but I don't think it's going to happen. Nothing really that justifies it. I really hate this, guys. Alright, so now we've got 1 use of the wand, which deals 31 to all. Or we just deal 50 damage, 23 damage, 23 damage. So we're effectively going to... This should kill. Calculated. Alright, gold's coming back in. Having emergency block seems almost comical, but I guess we could do it anyways. We didn't get any, whatchamacallit? We didn't get any mana stones. That's what I was looking for. I guess removes all status effects could be helpful. I sleep on him. This is bad news, bears. I am kind of glad that we got that block now. Okay, so now we can use this once. 31 damage to all. They are now within lethal strike. It's just a matter of picking who we want to deal with. Do I want to deal with the curse right now? Not really. So I think I'm going to straight up take the damage. And then the fire should subside because the turn's over. Another 2-2. You're definitely getting put in here. And then I will definitely substitute out for 1 more. Because it will effectively result in more than 12 damage, if I'm not mistaken. Three fire geckos is a pretty rough fight, dude. What is the pathway blocked by? Oh, either of these fights. I guess I'd rather have the random encounter. Alright, so now we can get 2 kills pretty easily here. 6 plus 27 plus 27, so that's over 50. So yeah, it's definitely 2 kills. What do I want to deal with? Well, don't want to deal with any curses. So I will end turn there. Crazy that we're dealing over, whatchamacallit, over 100 damage. On use, this deals 4 damage to all. Each turn this item gets used. So it's just passive 4 damage to all. But it kind of takes up a lot of space. Wand. For each connected mana stone, this gets plus 1 damage. Deals 1 damage. I mean, 1, 2... This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. I guess it does not require any energy to get it there. But I'd rather just not deal with that. I'm fine with using energy when it's actually good. I think I'm going to risk a mana stone. Get a different item of the same rarity. Okay, do we have any legendary items that we can get rid of? Common, common. Nothing that I really want to lose. Like, I need more of a benefit here, or more control over what's going to get swapped. I think we're going to avoid... We're going to avoid unnecessary combat. 4 slow, 4 weak, I think could be helpful. So we will take that instead. And then I think we take our 1 battle. So we can now either deal 35 damage to all, or we can just kill 2 of them, which I think is what we're going to do. No curses. And we'll take the one that's dealing more damage. 12 plus 6 fire is fine. And 3 gold. Adds 1 energy, but when combat ends, this item is destroyed. We should be going into a battle next. A boss battle next, I should say, that warrants this for the win. I think that makes us more likely to win. It gives us our best case scenario, and it's at very least an additional buff every single turn. On taking damage, 1 spike. Each turn 3 regen. Well, we should block through this immediately. So how do we do this? Well, I'm hoping the Cleavers are going to kick our butt. Our absolute butt. So I think in this instance, what we want to do is kind of just buff to the moon. It only puts 1 spike on, which is fine. End turn. Spikes are gone, he's healing for 2. 11 damage, he's going to start spawning more enemies, right? That's fine. Now, we can use this once. Then we can use this 4 times. We are now dealing 61 damage here. Puts 1 spike on. End turn. We now insta-kill the other guys here. Okay. So use this wand. Excuse me? You should have done damage to all. That's fine. I will easily kill. This is dealing 73 damage now. Do I want to take that many spikes? I mean, probably, dude, because I can get him down pretty low. So we're going to put the block on to combat the spikes. We still block for 32. We were blocking for like 50, though. Which is a little bit ridiculous. So I think what we do then is we do whetstone, whetstone, end turn. Now, I think the move is whetstone all the way down to 1. Deal 91. That's definitely the move. Okay, I see the line, line to success here. That puts us within striking distance, I think. Yeah, 105 damage. He's dead next turn. Minus the regen. Did not consider that. One of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can hit for 16. That's fine. Let's freaking go. I will gladly take the last space and proceed to our victory lap. Hey guys, that's freaking sick. Let's go. We had to bail on the cleavers at the last minute, which kind of sucks, but I think that the spikes would have been more damage than they're worth. Let's see. When adjacent armor or shield is present, the item will get disabled. Is there... We're diagonal, right? Yeah. So that kind of kills a lot here. On use, adjacent weapon gets +3 damage this turn. I mean, that's cool and all. But I think the real move here is to take this bottle and scrap the cleavers. Unless... No, there's no good way to do this. I guess we just take the spikes. It's kind of lame when you're like get a talisman or what, like whatever these perked items are, the relics, and it really just doesn't do anything for you. Continue in endless mode, yeah, dude. See how far we can go. So now we just need to get to 112, which we easily did on the boss. I will be swapping any of these mana stones out when I get a chance. Damage to all is sick. We're going to use this once. Should be a kill. And then we should just be able to get the kill this turn with the hatchets. There we go, 3-3. Gladly add you to the squad. That's just sick. Do we really want anything else from this? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Sign him as conductive. I mean, in theory, I could just do that. Which I think I will, in fact. And I also think adding 8 HP is helpful. And we're just going to toss the relic, dude. I mean, we could hope that we get a guy lets us swap out items. That relic's just not doing anything for us, so it's gone. $64 freaking damage, dude. 64, 33, 33. We're already doing 120 damage just with those two. These guys are not buffed whatsoever, though. However, even at their full strike, they're not doing anything to me, dude. So I think... And we save it for next turn where we might actually be able to get a lethal. Which I think is now. Let's go. Come on, dude. I want to see more mana stones. Oh, I forgot to use that. Neither here nor there. We move on. Was not expecting that. Do I want vampirism? Not particularly. What do you do? Adds 1 rage to self? Okay. Creates ethereal shiv. Do I really want an ethereal shiv? Not really. Adds 1 rage to self. I don't see that being so helpful. Like, it looks cool, dude, but I think we walk. Our build is better than what that build would be. Just this sheer amount of mana stones, though, is kind of ridiculous, not gonna lie. Alright, so 160, 180. How do we get to either of these? Well, you're not going to be striking through us either way. I used the health this time, actually. So we're just going to go all the way in. And now... I don't know if this is actually enough. 82. 33, it's not. It might be. Find out. Let's do it on him. At least it's more likely to kill. It is enough to kill there. He is going to leave with 2 HP. This poor guy. So, what's that leave it? 178 damage that we're dealing right now? Kind of absurd. It's only going up from there, actually. I will take the double slime fight. I think that that's one that we can succeed in relatively easily. Okay, that brings him down. He's already dealing 43 freaking damage, dude. Now... he deals over 112, so we just go 1... 2. Definitely swapping that out. Unfortunately, it's still like a standard cleaver. We haven't seen any other special cleavers at all this turn, or this run, which is kind of crazy to me. Don't have a key, don't have a key. Don't have either key, really. Almost comical, I'm just going to use it. And we play the game of buffing everything up before each turn. Only 45 damage, that's all. Next turn I use the mage, the wizard staff once, and we carry on. Eight haste, nod like the regen, dude. The pickaxe is pretty sick. Duct tape. What does duct tape do? Not gonna find out. That's unfortunate. Give me a key, man. So we should very easily be able to kill the bee. I'm not concerned with that. The other guy, yeah, pretty easy as well. No more mana stones, unfortunately. 10 damage to all, 12 damage to all. Yeah, listen, you're not going to twist my arm over 2 damage. And we move on because we can't open either door. That 3/3 mana stone is pretty baller. Alright, how do we get out of this situation? I'm not going to waste the splash damage on a single unit. Alright, there we are. I think in this instance, striking twice should kill. Yep. Come on, more mana stones. I will take the max HP over it. That should give me 3 max HP, or 3 HP to the unit. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. Just 1 purple slime again? Okay, easy. Adds 3 max HP. Let's go. Then we do the jam. He's only dealing 18 damage, which is almost pitiful at this point. Strike once, strike twice, he's dead. There's another 3/3 mana. You'll love to see that. Another left glove, or right glove I should say, I'm not super into. So I think we really sleep on the rest of this. We'll take the block. Do I want to buy a wand? Sure, show me something that's really cool. That's not really cool though. Carry on. I tried it. You can't knock me for trying. Sorry for the incessant clicking noise. It's part of the game. Only now we deal an absurd amount of damage. So let's actually just go full bore here. Let's go for a single swing. So 312. We strike once. Minus 126 is 186 damage. That's just dumb. He is within our striking distance. Okay. Stake is pretty cool. I do definitely see the benefit here. Could take a key for an item room, which I think I will do. And we will carry on. And I do think I will try to get that encounter, just because this floor is pretty easy right now. For the question mark. Like, this floor is not going to be the one that stops me. Knock on wood. There's wood on my desk, actually. There you go. And it's not one of those fake wood desks. It actually is a real wood desk. What a concept. I used to have one of those fake wood ones. And what was comical was, as it slowly started to fade, or fail me, I should say, it would, like, peel. And it, just not a good look, first of all, but... you know, I'd love to magical herb, whatever... But, like, it's already kind of absurd, and I'm not going to face anyone immediately that's going to put me in a position where I need to do that, so... Listen, it just doesn't make sense right now. For each adjacent curse, it's because it's +1 energy. Listen, it just doesn't make sense right now. Probably could have sold that for a good amount of money, though. creates cursed. When used, selected adjacent weapon gets plus 125 damage as combat. Listen, it's cool, dude, but like, listen, I don't want to deal with it. I'm not gonna buy those things. I would pick them up given the option, but I'm not gonna go make some heinous purchase. Although that does sound like a lot like me. Alright, there we go. Wand deals 49 damage, no big deal. We already established this does more than that, so that's fine. Easy. Come on. Would have loved another thing there. I will take the energy. Weapons in this column get +1 damage is pretty dope. But we sleep, we move on, and I believe this is our first endless mode boss. Hopefully it goes as well as the other boss did for us. The cleavers and the wands do complement each other relatively well. There we go. So we're gonna max buff on this, which should allow us to cleave. Well, we can whetstone once, cleave twice, deal 180 each. It's not gonna kill, but it should do some pretty decent damage. Is there any situation where... Well, I suppose we could. Alright. So additional 9 damage, or we just deal 49 damage. I think that that's going to end up being better for us in the long run. 2 cleaves gets us not quite to half health. $51 all is pretty good. So I think what we do... We've got to focus fire these guys right now. The poison kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie on that front. Can we strike through? I mean, we're going to put some pretty decent damage down, but it's not going to be enough. He is within striking, though. This should kill. And that should kill there. Look at that. Another 2/2 mana stone. So we're Oh, not the chef's hat. We're ditching our last 1/1. That's pretty baller. 3 rage. Love to see that. For each... All weapons get this... For each adjacent or diagonal consumable, this gets +1 damage. Unfortunately, our entire inventory is simply the, whatchamacallit, mana stones. So I will dip our only other one for a 3 regenning, which just means effectively an additional, what, 6 damage every turn? Scaling? Like, it's worth that, dude. Don't even try to tell me otherwise. Fishhook looks sick. This item gets destroyed. Sure, we'll do it for the memes. Do we have a key? We do not have a key. Crossbow and red slime. I think we take the 2 blue slimes first. 600 damage sucks a lot. We might actually want to dip the fluffy cotton. Because now we have regenerable mana anyways. And actually, I think it's just worth using this because we're going to get the regen anyways. Okay, so now 80 damage. It's still really not enough. Use that for the memes. Okay. I guess I want him down first. Because he's going to strike me next turn. Shield is gone, but that's, I think, okay. Give me a 1/1 curse, please. I mean, that also works. Let's go. Alright, adds 6 HP. I think you've got to come into the fray. Adds 10 HP, you've got to come in. I think that's all that we can afford to take. Oh, we can take one more. 12 to all. That's fine. Let's go. 4 block, 1 spike. There's nothing that can take it. That's pretty much a bummer. I would love it, dude, but I just am not running that right now in my build. I think we do need a healer pretty soon. Do we have money? We've got 30 cash. So we will take the healer. And I think, because no matter what, we're taking one curse here. We roll with this. So we roll going after the one that's going to deal 26 damage to us, even though we know we're not going to kill it this turn. And hope that we don't get 2 curses that overlap and take up more stuff in our inventory that we don't want to lose. And we're going to strike twice. Should put him within lethal now. That's fine. We are now going to deal not quite enough. Take 2 damage in the process, plus 2 poison. I think that's okay. Do we actually intend to use this? Probably not, so we'll just max it. Poison kind of sucks. Okay, beautiful. We don't really have the cap of the house. We don't really have any building blocks to justify that. 7 damage is just a snooze fest right now. Like, listen. Regen, yeah, super cool, dude. But anything else instead would be better. I do think that we take the healing. Call me crazy. I will take the battle first, and we do have money to buy, so it does make sense. Make sure that we use that. These 3/3 mana stones do some absolute work. Okay, there we are. Now, we can strike twice. Which I think is enough to kill this. It is not enough to kill this. My bad. Just silly damage, if you ask me. We will do this to just spread it out a little bit. 19 damage is a snooze fest. Then easy damage here. And we carry on our wayward son. I guess I'll take that for more uses right now. Or slow and weak to all. Adds 1 energy each turn. I mean, I'd love this. But how do we make it work? Without... So let's think about this. Without this, this only really buffs these guys over here. The whetstone buffs this. But there's really no other way to pop that. Can we even afford you? Yes, we can. Can we make you fit anywhere is the question. I could totally ditch this 1 cleaver for 1 extra damage, or 1 extra energy. That would let me buff the whetstone for 3 extra damage every single time. If we do something like this, and then move the mana stone here. All right, look at that, look at that. This is conductive. We were using a lot of this money anyways, and we can just ditch the rest of it. There is a healer that we would like the HP up from. So I think what we do is we go to the healer, we get the HP up, and then we dip out of the town. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. And it's not really a big loss, because we're not finding anything to take the place of these items anyways. We're going to take some rough damage this turn. Thankfully, now we are within blocking damage, or we can block more than what they're striking for. This Ring of Doom is just sick, dude. Give me free stuff, please. Okay, do we have anything else that can... I think we just want to do that. Like, this has kind of served its purpose. We've got the regen coming in anyways. Yeah, the regen's coming in anyways. Sure, when we use the wand, it makes sense, but every other turn it just doesn't. So I'm content making that slight adjustment. And then I think, again, we want to take the 25 health. I mean, max HP is sick, don't get me wrong. And I can't swap it out, so you're gone. And we are ready for floor 14. I mean, now we're just waiting on, like, 3/3 mana stones. You are a bit of a threat. Okay, there we are. So now, let's see what our latest damage total is, right? So if I deal this, he's got spikes on him. That is a no bueno situation. But 1020 minus 842 means that we're dealing 178 damage each time. The unfortunate nature is I don't think we will live long enough to get past that. Because right now, if we deal damage, we're going to get hit with 9 thorns. And it's only going up from there. I mean, we could try. I think we're dead. I don't think that there's any way to survive through this. I guess I can let the spikes go down. And I should be able to let the spikes go down again. And just hope that we outshoot him. But that's the only way I see us surviving through this. This should be the last turn that we can actually afford to take anything. He's going to deal 31 now. So he will kill us. And unfortunately, I don't think there's any way that we can kill him. So let's 1, 2, 3. This is a maximum amount of damage we can deal. And it's not going to be enough, guys. Alas, we are dead. GG, though. We made it pretty far. 414. That's pretty sick. Thank you guys for coming along on this build because it was a bit of a doozy. Cleavers, they are not as good as they used to be, but they're still so freaking good. So, guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, consider leaving a like. As always, this has been your host, TheLostYeti, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of Backpack Hero.